Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Game Devlog on the Stars Our Destination, a turn-based strategy fight game. Last week was a little bit on the short side, so to make up for that, here's a big update. Let's get into it. Lots of long overdue improvements here, the biggest of which was bullet pooling. Before, the ships would just create bullets and bullets would just destroy themselves in a few seconds. Now they just turn on and turn off, quote unquote. Basically, the bullet pool will just create stationary bullets with turned off particles and colliders, and will only be turned on when the player and enemy calls for them. Currently, there are three specific bullets: the player bullet, the player charge bullet, and the enemy bullet. Both players and enemies can call their specific bullets to appear in their specific bullet transforms, meaning their spawn points. And once they do, the bullets will turn on their particles and colliders, and within 2 seconds or so, instead of destroying themselves, they'll turn off their particles and colliders and just stay stationary, because constantly creating and destroying costs processor time and fills up the garbage collector. I also readjusted the enemy spawn points to minimize the instances of them going through walls, though it's just a temporary fix at the moment. I still need to edit their navigation detection, one step at a time. What didn't I improve? The character select screen carries the range variable over to the strategy screen, so not all the ships don't have the same range anymore, which will make it more varied and interesting. Adding to that, the enemies now follow the player ships when they're in a specific range instead of just bull charging to the mothership, making it a bit more dynamic and will hopefully make scenarios more interesting in the future. Thanks to some recent feedback about the rail shooting system looking a little stiff, because right now the ship dolly is just going in one direction and the ship is just constrained to that, I added a bit of a mini feature. Now the ship moves slightly left or right, with a limit for obvious reasons, to make it a bit more dynamic. Kind of like in Star Fox 64 with the Corneria level, that allows the player to go left or right in certain situations in the big city section. And this is just to make the scene and levels not feel as stiff. Now I feel confident enough to make some more definitive art assets. We'll see how things go in the coming weeks. That'll be it for this week. Subscribe or join the Discord server if you like what I'm doing. Let me know if you have any questions or feedback. Take care of yourselves and have a good week.